Hey guys, Aaron here. Welcome back to another Ballpit reaction video, or just Aaron from the Ballpit reacting. The rest of the members aren't here, obviously. I'm going to continue this little Chris Patrick kind of saga I got going here with Gray from his recent album, From the Heart Volume 2. Every time I listen to Chris Patrick, he gets more and more talented. So to check out that talent, check out his music, check out his YouTube, link in the description. Also, for more Ballpit stuff, go check out our videos, twitch.tv/the_Ballpit. All lowercase. Let's get right into Gray by Chris Patrick. Honestly, disrespectful amount of views. I haven't even heard the song, but disrespectful. Go check out the brand.
I said, I'm so lost, I don't ever think I'll be found. I always feel like I'm trapped, always feel like I'm down.
How is this man so talented? Rewind the song. Ridiculous.
I said, I'm so lost, I don't ever think I'll be found. I always feel like I'm trapped, always feel like I'm down. It's hard to swim in a world where the homies is taught to drown. It's lonely upon these grounds.
Oh, he's so good at making music.
Said, I'm so lost, I don't ever think I'll be found. I always feel like I'm trapped, always feel like I'm down. It's hard to swim in a world where the homies is taught to drown. It's lonely upon these grounds. Everything feels great. Everything feels great, la da di da.
Everything feels gray. Interesting concept. I'm excited to see where he takes
Everything feels great. Everything feels great, la da di da. Synthesis of cognitive distortion. Hallucinogenic trauma felt my conscience feel it for me.
Rewind the verse real quick.
La da di da.
Rewind that.
Synthesis of cognitive distortion. Hallucinogenic trauma felt my conscience feel it for me.
Hallucinogenic trauma. Okay. So, filled my cognitive with distortion, I think it was. Let me rewind that real quick, so just so I know what's happening.
Synthesis of cognitive distortion. Hallucinogenic trauma felt my conscience feel it for me.
Got it. Hallucinogenic trauma is an interesting little two-word phrase there. It's interesting. So the first thing, at least, that comes to my mind is like hallucinogens, the drug, and the trauma you face there, which could be what he's saying. But it also just could be the trauma that almost causes this sort of hallucinogenic state. I don't really know. We're going to have to listen to more. But I'm liking where it's going so far. It's interesting. And I like how Chris Patrick is able, he's able to talk about stuff that a lot of other rappers don't even approach. I forgot what in one of the other songs he was talking about, but he was talking about like real political shit, like real political stuff that a lot of people don't want to get into. And I just like it. It seems that Chris Patrick is a very, very, very intelligent person by the way he raps. Like you can see and sense his intellect through his songs.
The night before me forcing down a do say was important to silence the voice of demon who pried itself through my cortex.
The voice of a demon that brought himself through my cortex. Yeah, yeah. Come on. A lot of y'all out there that has some problems related to maybe substances or depression or something like that. Y'all, you know what he's talking about when you're talking about the demon voice in the cortex. You know, like the cartoon Angel and Devil on the shoulder. It really be like that, except the angel's on vacation and you just got the devil on your shoulder. Yeah.
I felt depression line the circus on my motherboard, intrinsic to my purpose, serving work under the Rutherfords.
So he said about something here. Rewind it really quick so I know what I'm talking about.
Important to silence the voice of demon who pried itself through my cortex. I felt depression line the circus on my motherboard.
Surface of his motherboard. So he's almost comparing himself to a computer in a way, because he just said cortex, and like motherboard. It sounds like he's like a machine, like a computer, and like he's talking about his brain's like a machine. This is interesting that I just picked up on.
Intrinsic to my purpose, serving work under the Rutherfords. Land of free man was built on backs by those who underscored the.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. He's just talking about how the country was literally built on slavery. Talk to them, Chris. They don't know. They don't all know.
To my purpose, serving work under the Rutherfords. Land of free man was built on backs by those who underscored.
The land of free man built on the backs of those who underscored. Oh my God, Chris.
The magic of the black man who was bred to move like Dumbledore's. Where I come from, death is summoned by the rustic sword. Conundrums of a brother, either death or jail through humble war. Hung before a crowd that bears complexions of the thunderstorm. And niggas act in shock whenever guns is formed. Pressure on my head like I'm Atlas, subjected to those Olympians. Expression through my scripture is effortless like Corinthians.
How, like, I say this every reaction, but literally every single song blows me away on this album. Oh my God, this is crazy. And it's crazy that on YouTube, I mean, it's probably more on like Spotify and like real streaming sites, but on YouTube, this song doesn't even have 1,000 views. That's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. This man has so much talent. And it blows me away every time I listen to one of his songs. And it hurts my soul that more people don't know Chris Patrick. It hurts my soul, man.
The sentience of sentences for words to leave the page. Let phonetics of my epilogue be set to pave the way. I said, I'm so lost, I don't ever think I'll be found. I always feel like I'm trapped, always feel like I'm down. It's hard to swim in a world where the homies is taught to drown. It's lonely upon these grounds.
And I love, he plays on the idea of loneliness and stuff a lot in this album. And I love the album cover for it because it's just kind of like nighttime streets and he's the only one there. But it's almost like at a distance, like he's at a distance from the camera. I really like the album cover. The more I listen to the album, the more I appreciate that it's not just like some, just like a picture that he took. And he's like, oh, this will be my album cover, whatever. Like it seems like it was thought out.
Said, I'm so lost, I don't ever think I'll be found. I always feel like I'm trapped, always feel like I'm down. It's hard to swim in a world where the homies is taught to drown. It's lonely upon these grounds. Everything feels great. Everything feels great, la da di da. Everything feels great. Everything feels great, la da di da. Suppress the way you feel, don't throw no fists, nigga. Fuck you crying for, you ain't no bitch, nigga. That's how they raising the sharks in the Mediterranean. Ain't realized the masculinity toxic to our behaviors.
Now he's talking about toxic masculinity. This man, like in all of his songs, is just talking about real ass shit. And I appreciate it so much. I love him for it.
We grew up thinking that expression was devoid. Connections was destroyed. Affection that our mothers gave was lessons for the boys. That's why depression was so often bound.
He just explained why depression occurs in men in society.
To be like demons seen as weapons in the ultrasounds. Deflections of relations led to isolation. Try my patience, find the love to learn my mind was tainted. The obsession over love was really lust, cause we was taught that fucking vixens was the only means of finding greatness.
Oh my God, Chris. Oh my God, he's spitting. He's like, we were taught that fucking like bitches and shit is like the only way to like make something of yourself. To see success is to be like, you're a player, that's to be fucking bitches, you know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Learning truth was so essential, still not sentimental. My mental processing the damage I inflicted. Coping with the fact that I can't stand on how I'm living. Led to copping lots of shit off of these bands without prescription. I said, I'm so lost, I don't ever think I'll be found. I always feel like I'm trapped, always feel like I'm down. It's hard to swim in a world where the homies is taught to drown. It's lonely upon these grounds. Said, I'm so lost, I don't ever think I'll be found. I always feel like I'm trapped, always feel like I'm down. It's hard to swim in a world where the homies is taught to drown. It's lonely upon these grounds. Everything feels great. Everything feels great, la da di da. Everything feels great.
This song is crazy, bro.
Everything feels great, la
this
da
song
di
is
da.
insanity. Is there anything at the end here? every song by Chris Patrick blows me away every single time. It's crazy. Check out the boy. Check out the man, Chris Patrick, friend of the channel. I don't know if that's true or not, but he commented, I think twice, maybe once, I think twice on the channel. So I'm going to claim it. Because I don't know. It's just cool. Yeah, so check out Chris Patrick and all his music. Check out his brand and all the boys in there. Justin L.A., the guy who directed the 3 a.m. music video and some of his other music videos, also a friend of the channel. Check him out. Why not? And check out the Ballpit, obviously. Twitch, YouTube. That's it. Thanks for coming. Bye.